Hey there, awesome viewers, I'm thrilled to have you back on the channel. It's been a bit of a break, I know, but guess what, I'm back and ready to dive into some exciting new content. So before we jump into today's video, do me a favor, hit that notification bell and make sure that you're all set to stay updated with our weekly adventures. Now let's talk about the series we're kicking off today. It's all about redesigning a fantastic concept I discovered on Instagram. You know, the kind of design that just grabs your attention and makes you wonder, what if? Well, that's exactly what we're exploring here. The original design had this striking dark blue background that just drew me in. And the color combination, a lively mix of gift green, maybe sunny yellow, I don't know, and a pop of pink in that call to action button at the bottom. It's safe to say that it was practically begging for a makeover. So I started off by recreating this eye-catching concept on the screen of an iPhone 14. But hold on a sec, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's take a moment to acknowledge the importance of details. I carefully carved out space for the status bar and the home indicator, ensuring that our design elements don't get lost in the clutter. Trust me, UX, that's user experience, is always at the forefront of my mind when I'm working on these things. As I begin shaping this design, I wanted to maintain that unique geometric charm that the original had. It's like a puzzle. Finding the perfect fit for each element. Now, well, I didn't make an exact replica, I aimed to capture the essence and elevate it. First up, the navigation bar at the top. Instead of the typically back arrow, I thought, why not switch things up a bit? I went with a sleek X icon on the top left corner. Why, you ask? Well, when you're creating a new task, sometimes you just want to close it without saving. It's a little tweak that adds a touch of functionality to the mix. So yeah, now let's talk about the layout strategy. I went for a vertical arrangement, which allowed us to play around with larger elements. It's like redesigning your room. Fresh arrangements can make everything feel more spacious and welcoming. The original design was solid, but with a few adjustments we could make it even more user-friendly. Speaking of adjustments, I sprinkled in some dividers to add depth and elegance to the design. It's like adding a little visual cues that keep the eyes moving smoothly across the screen. And guess what? I couldn't resist incorporating dividers in the time section too. They're like the secret ingredient to a tasteful design, I think. But here is where it gets really exciting, your involvement. This series is all about collaboration. Each episode we will focus on a design that you choose, whether it's from Dribbble, Instagram or even your own creative project. So as we explore this redesign, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments. Now let's circle back to the design itself. The pencil icon commonly used for editing got a bit of a makeover. I swapped it with 3 dots because hey, who knows what extra function might be hidden behind those dots. It's like a little surprise waiting to be discovered. And finally, the star of the show, that pink call to action button with the trusty plus sign. It's like an invitation to take action and it's got just universal appeal that just works. So, as we wrap it up, this creative journey, let's take a look at the end result, a sleeker, more polished version of the original design where buttons pop out a bit more. Lines are crispier and the overall flow just feels right. This transformation was sparked by your design and for that I'm truly grateful. Before we part ways, a quick remember, whether you're a familiar face or a newcomer, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop with our upcoming content. Until next time, stay curious, stay imaginative and keep those creative juices flowing. And I catch you on the flip side. See you next week. Bye.